Hello, let us get started. Options are financial contracts that are derivatives. They derive value from an underlying asset. The underlying asset can be a stock, index, commodity, currency, etc. For example, for Nifty options, underlying is Nifty. For Nifty Bank options, it is Nifty Bank. For Reliance options, it is Reliance. Types or building blocks of options. Call options, put options. What is a call option? Call option is a contract between a buyer and seller. Buyer has a right but not an obligation to buy an underlying asset at a fixed price on or before a specific date, that is expiry date. What is a put option? A put option also a contract between a buyer and seller. Buyer has a right but not an obligation to sell an underlying asset at a fixed price on or before a specific date, that is expiry date. In the stock market, there are two buzzwords one commonly hears: bull and bear. Bull is one who expects the price to go up or rise. Bear is one who expects the price to go down or fall. If one is bullish, buy a call option. If one is bearish, buy a put option. Also, if one is bullish, one can sell a put option, and one is bearish, one can sell a call option. A video is made on buying a call option, and the link is there in the description. For selling a put and selling call option, we'll make videos separately. Buying a put option is made into two videos. This is first one, and for the second one, the link is available in the description. Or simply you can visit my channel by searching on YouTube Vara space CA, that is VARA space CA. You will find all the videos there. Now, coming back to buying a put option, how do a buyer of put option profit? Buy a put option, value of underlying goes down, put option price goes up, sell at a profit. For example, say a put option on Nifty is bought and Nifty goes down and Nifty put option price goes up, sell at a profit. Before we get into options on NSE, get an idea about the segments on NSE. NSE has two segments, cash and derivatives. Derivatives are also called F&O. F&O stands for futures and options. In the futures and options segment, Nifty, Nifty Bank and about 140 stocks are traded. Now, coming to options, all stock option contracts are monthly contracts. Nifty and Nifty Bank have monthly options and weekly options. Also remember, Nifty Bank and Bank Nifty are same. It used to be Bank Nifty, later the name changed to Nifty Bank. And at any point of time, 3 months of contracts are allowed. For example, July 20, August 20, September 20. Let us have a look at the Nifty options, monthly options. First, lot size. One lot is 75. Trade size is one lot or multiples of one lot. For example, trade size can be 75, 150, that is 2 lots into 75, 225, 3 lots into 75, and so on. Contract expires on last Thursday of the month. If last Thursday of the month is a holiday, expiry will happen on the preceding working day of the month. New contract or settlement starts on Friday following last Thursday of month. New contract example, start date 26th June, Friday, end date or expiry date 30th July, Thursday. For weekly Nifty options, the lot size, trade size remains the same. Contract expiry is Thursday of the week. If Thursday of the week is a holiday, expiry would be on the preceding working day of the week. New contracts or settlement will start from Friday of the week. New contract example, start date 26th June, Friday, end date or expiry date on 2nd July, Thursday. Coming to Nifty Bank options, monthly options, lot size is 25, trade size is one lot or multiples of a lot. Trade size example is 25, 50, that is 2 into 25, 75, 3 into 25, and so on. Contract details are same as Nifty monthly options, that is, contracts expire on last Thursday of the month. If last Thursday of the month is a holiday, expiry happens on preceding working day of the month. New contract or settlement is Friday following last Thursday of the month. New contract example, start date 26th June, Friday, end day or expiry day 30th July, Thursday. Next is Nifty Bank weekly options. The lot size, trade size remain the same. Contract details are same as Nifty weekly options, that is, contract expires on the last Thursday of the week. If Thursday of the week is a holiday, expiry happens on preceding working day of the week. New contract or settlement is on Friday of the week. New contract example, start date is 26th June, Friday, end date or expiry date is 2nd July, Thursday. Now, you need to understand how options are structured. For that, you need to know two terms, option strikes and premium. Option strike refers to a fixed price. Strike interval is interval or gap between strikes. For Nifty option strikes, the gap is 50 points. For example, assume Nifty value is 9,000. So, the strikes above 9,000 would be 9,050, 9,100, 9,150, 9,200, 9,250, 9,300 and so on. Strikes below 9,000 would be 8,950, 8,900, 8,850, 8,800, 8,750, 8,700 and so on. You notice the gap is 50 between strikes. And premium is the price at which an option is traded. For Nifty Bank options, the strike interval is 100 points. Assume Nifty Bank value is 18,000. So the strikes above 18,000 would be 18,100, 18,200, 18,300 and so on. The strikes below 18,000 would be 17,900, 17,800, 17,700 and so on. So far we have seen what options are, about options on NSE, contract details, etc. How options are structured. It is time for some real data. Let us conclude this video here. Second video gives more info on buying a put with the real data and examples. Link is below in the description. I have given some questions to test your understanding. Answer them and assess yourself. If you like the video, click like button and subscribe. Thanks and appreciate your attention. Tests are taken in silence, so it's going to be quiet.